Well, after growing up in what some say is the toughest neighborhoods in Memphis, native Memphian Tony Jackson has become an entrepreneur as well as an author.
And tomorrow, a chapter from his latest book, The Fair Shot That Was Never Given, will premiere on the silver screen. Local 24 News reporter Caitlin McCarthy is in the studio tonight after spending the afternoon with Jackson. Caitlin.
Katina, Tony Jackson grew up in Binghamton, Fraser, and Raleigh. And the group of people he chose to run around with caused a lot of trouble for him. So this afternoon, we caught up with him, parts where he spent his life in Raleigh to learn about his life and how he gained his success.
I was just trying to fit in and be what I thought everybody wanted me to be.
The Tony Jackson you see today is not the same person he was when he was a kid, even a young teen.
Starting out, I grew up in Binghamton. 411 Gracewood is where our address, I'll never forget it.
He admits between the neighborhoods he lived in, from Binghamton to Fraser, to the crowd he ran with, wasn't always the best for him.
My mom's house was shot into because, again, being around the wrong people and associating with the wrong people. And we left from there and we came here to Raleigh.
He was kicked out of public schools twice, went to alternative school, but his parents fought for him to graduate.
Right at the end, at the very top, that's where we stayed.
Living in his environment wasn't easy, but he had the drive to want to be a better man in the future. It all started when he asked the owner of a computer repair shop if he could work for free, just to get the experience. Then it turned into part ownership and eventually full ownership.
I like the idea of ownership.
For the past 15 years, he's been the owner of Arlington Computers, where he got his start.
The past can never be changed, but you can always do something to change your future.
From there, his trials and triumphs drove him to success, basically made him hungrier, which required a larger plate and a different seat at the table. The two-time author now works in real estate and lives in Arlington. He's proud of his success, and a chapter from his book, The Fair Shot That Was Never Given, is headed to the silver screen.
From the Tony I was then to the Tony I am now, and I'm just very thankful, and I count every day as a blessing.
He wants young people to know they hold the key to their future. And no matter where you're from, take a chance on yourself. And remember, your past doesn't have to define your future.
Yes, the next adventure, definitely, definitely.
All right, and the title of the movie adapted from his book is The Story of Randolph, the Man of the Cloth. It's about a young pastor searching for love, and it features many local pastors you might recognize. You can see it for yourself at Melco Cordova Cinema tomorrow at 7 p.m. Live in the studio, Caitlin McCarthy, Local 24 News.